Now, once you've got your footing and you decide, okay, I'm ready for something more complicated, more challenging, maybe you've got your tolerance higher up now for VR, you're not worried about getting motion sick. A couple of great recommendations. One is Blade and Sorcery. So Blade and Sorcery is a fantasy RPG. It's a Skyrim style, Dungeons and Dragons style. You're out there fighting and killing monsters and moving through territories, except that instead of Skyrim, you're actually in Skyrim. There is also a VR version of Skyrim, I should note, and that's good too, but Blade and Sorcery is built first for VR and really works well. You get to kill things with swords and cast spells, and it's exciting, and it's exactly the kind of experience that I think a lot of people are looking to have in VR, is to really inhabit a game. So the biggest and perhaps most famous game to come to VR so far is Half-Life Alyx. This is a release from Valve, the legendary game studio, and Valve officially canceled Half-Life 3, but then they came out with Half-Life Alyx, which was designed exclusively for VR. It's really, really well done. It works the medium beautifully. It is a great game. It fits into the Half-Life universe, and just the amount of time and care that has gone into building this game really make it worth checking out, even if you're not a Half-Life fan. So once you've gotten past games, a lot of people ask about, like, what are the experiences, right? Isn't the VR headset supposed to be about getting into the metaverse and trying out these different things and going and hanging out with my friends? Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that there are lots of experiences for you to try. There's lots of places that you can go in this cyberspace. Bad news is that they're all kind of primitive at this point, and a lot of them are super empty. The one you probably heard the most about is Meta's Horizons. This is the one made by Facebook, and kind of what they're spending billions of dollars to push as this is the future of Facebook, not just looking at a page of your friend's post, but going into the metaverse and being in a virtual space with your friends where you can talk, you can chat, you can play games, you can even watch movies or attend concerts. Another option for virtual worlds is VR chat. This is a really popular app. It's one of the ones that kicked off early of like, oh, you have a VR headset, I want to go into a chat room basically and talk to other people's avatars. It is not super advanced, but it is quite popular. It can also be a little raucous and a little weird, but a lot of people enjoy that this is kind of like, it feels like a VR version of being in an IRC chat room or being on a BBS back in the day. There's a few other options for socializing in VR. Oculus and PSVR has something called Rec Room. This is another app that's on several platforms now. You also can just be on a PC or be on other gaming consoles. You don't have to be in VR to go into Rec Room, but that's another good space that a lot of people find, okay, yeah, this is a good place to connect with my friends. You can see more videos like this here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.